what is the right time frame for a title to get out, yeah, if you're processing a title. Now this question is very common in my clients' words, yeah. When is the title coming out? Title value, yeah. I don't want to lie to you. To be honest, there is no particular time frame for a title to come out. Now, but this is all I can give you. You either belong under two categories. You're either processing a title that is arising out of a direct transfer, or you're either processing a title that is arising out of a subdivision. Now, what is a direct transfer? A direct transfer is where you bought the whole entire piece of land from the seller and they gave you the title, and you're going to directly transfer your name onto the title and they cancel out the previous owner. Yeah. Now, a subdivision is where you didn't buy the whole entire piece of land, but you bought part of it. Yeah, that is the difference. Now, these two categories have different time frames. Now, if you fall under a direct transfer, your title is going to be issued faster than someone who did a subdivision and they're processing a title. Why? Because when we are looking at direct transfers, you're going to get to find that we are not processing a new title from scratch. We are basically using the title that was given to you by the seller to just cross out the names and put your names. Basically, we're dealing with an old title. But when we are handling a title that is arising out of a subdivision, we are dealing with a completely new title from scratch. That's why it takes quite a while. And also you're going to notice that the requirements are quite different. The requirements under direct transfer, they are less compared to the one of subdivision. The requirements under direct transfer, you're going to find that all you need is from the buyer and the seller, you need a national ID, you need signed transfer forms, you need a passport photo, and you need their TIN numbers. However, when you go to look at the other side of the subdivision, you need a surveyor to, cut off the land, separate it from, the seller's land. You need mutation forms and many others, yeah? You're going to find that under subdivision, this title is going to go through various offices compared to one who is just merely doing a direct transfer. Now, the only thing that you should have at the back of your mind is that if you're carrying out a title that is arising out of a direct transfer, you have to know at least, if it takes more than 2 weeks and you haven't received your title, just put a question mark or you should start worrying. Especially if the person you gave the job has not given you an explanation and you gave them all the requirements that are required for you to have a title processed. And also if you're processing a title arising out of a subdivision and it takes 5 to 6 months, you don't have an explanation, you have not received your title, also you should start worrying, yeah? Especially if you gave in all the requirements. Now, if you want to process your title, my number is on top of the profile. If you have any questions as regarding to this video, kindly leave them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer to them. If you haven't liked yet, followed, subscribed, hitting the notification bell, kindly do that. Until next time, bye.